Hey guys, Steve here. Today is Monday, November 20th, 2017. I hope you had a good weekend. And as we approach Thanksgiving already, I can't believe it. It's already Thanksgiving. 2 days, 3 days. So the other thing about Thanksgiving that most collectors know about, if you're on the East Coast at least, is yes, it is already York Toy Show weekend as well. Sunday, always the first Sunday after Thanksgiving. It's only Sunday. It's not Saturday, just Sunday, and there's like 6 hours, 6 or 7 hours. So it's a good time if you're a collector. As I've stated in previous videos, I highly recommend it. Stick to a budget. Unfortunately, I am not going to be able to make it this year. Several reasons. Money being one of them. Time, really. I can't believe how fast it's caught up to us, but I didn't really prepare very well, here it is already Thanksgiving. So for those who are going, I wish you luck. I hope you find what you're looking for, and particularly at good deals. If you haven't gone before, like I mentioned before in other videos, it's a must go to for any collector, and it's a good time. You'll find some old stuff, some new stuff. It is a toy show, so there's a lot of other toys, non-diecast. But, I'd say maybe 60-65% of the vendors there are diecast. So you'll find a lot of Hot Wheels and Matchbox, Lesney if you're into the older stuff. Lots of stuff. So if you can make it there, I recommend and I encourage anyone to go at least once in their lifetime. So, regular entry is pretty cheap. I forgot, it's like $6 or $7 or something like that. So it's very affordable, but definitely recommend it. Okay, so I only have a couple things to share with you. Some Hot Wheels and some Greenlight. Let's start with Hot Wheels. So, the latest RLC, for all of you who are Redline Club members, the latest RLC offering is, of course, the Long Gone. And so this is what it looks like. It is the Real Riders Series 14, Long Gone. It's called the Gold Rush on the side there. Very nice piece. Unfortunately, just like the Convoy Custom, Mattel decided to ship these things in bubble wrap. Yeah. However, which kind of sucks because, like I mentioned in my last video, I live in a townhouse, so I have one of those mailbox clusters, and they just shove them in there. So I got 2 of them today. I got 1 more coming, my sub plan piece. Fortunately, this particular piece made it okay. No damage really. Little bend in the Protecto, but otherwise the card and the blister is good on this one. So they made 5,000 of these, and this is 1,991, 1991. Unfortunately, the other one didn't fare so lucky. This had a little bit better. Well, I actually fixed it, but it had a really bad crushed Protecto there, and then the card in the car itself, the blister, were actually in good condition until I turned it over. And this may actually not be because of shipping, or I'm sure the shipping probably contributed, but right here it is a little cracked, and because the fender, the mud flap here, the metal mud flap is kind of sharp, it kind of pushed through the blister. So this is my opener. This is number 3004. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Really nice piece if you happen to get one. Yeah, this is really nice. They've done a really good job on the Redline Club Convoy Customs in the last couple of years. So they had the purple one, if you remember, but I really like this one. So let's go ahead and show this to you guys. Get a focus there. Get some light. So it says, as you can see, it says Gold Rush. I really like the wheels on this. Lots of detail, and the license plate, if you can see it, says Goner. And that paint is really nice. They did a really nice job on this thing. So, speaking of the bubble shippers, a club member of mine did mention that the RLC or the Hot Wheels Club or whoever have been notified, and they supposedly have fixed the problem, and they'll start shipping in boxes again. I guess we'll find out, you know, when they offer more stuff. So here it is. Okay. All right, and it rolls really smooth too. Okay, no rubbing. A couple other pieces of Hot Wheels that I found. So Toys R Us is starting to get B case. Now this one here, this was I think from A case as well, but I never picked it up. This is the 95 Mazda RX-7. That's also carried over from A case to B case. So I picked up this one. I forgot to pick up the last one. So here it is, the yellow. Red interior, tinted windows. So what do you think, guys? Do you think they'll get rid of, or do you think we'll ever see the 24/7, the old supposedly Mazda RX-7 casting? I don't know. I like that. You know, that's been around for quite a while, so I kind of like that casting. I hope we don't, they don't get rid of it completely, even though this is the more, you know, obviously more accurate, if you will. Okay. And then the next two pieces I've been waiting for. This one I shared with you last time. The Porsche. This is the part of the Then and Now series. Porsche 911 GT3 RS, one of my favorite castings. And I think I have this one open already. I do. This was also, I think I found this in A case. Actually, I got it in the Kmart K-Day case, which was A case. The one thing I didn't get, which I finally got, was the I guess, the Porsche 934 Turbo RSR. Awesome piece there in white. So I was able to find a couple of these. Actually did a couple customs of this one. Pretty nice and clean, all white. Very dark tinted windows. You know, pretty straightforward. Nothing really fancy on that one. Nice car. Okay. All right, and then the other piece I found this in a grocery store shipper, and I was digging in what we call our giant food, and I found this particular error. This is international card. This is of course, the Fate of the Furious Ice Charger, and as I mentioned in previous videos, I don't collect error cards or error cars, with the exception of those that are missing wheels. So as you can see, this one is missing the front wheel. And when I do collect these, of course, I collect the ones that I find on the pegs, or I'll get them from reputable people that I know that will sell them or give them to me. I won't buy them off of eBay because, you know, in theory, these things, the no wheels are really cool, but they are pretty They're pretty easy to, you know, fake, if you will. All you have to do is take the blister off, snap the axle off, and then reseal the blister. So you have to be very careful for that particular type of error, because it can be, there are a lot of fakes out there. So like I said, the ones I have are either found myself, or I get them from friends or reputable people. You know, I don't really sell them. I like to keep them just to have them. So, but that is a cool error there. I have several that have no front wheels. I have several with no rear wheels, and I have like 2 or 3 that have no wheels. So, okay, those are my Hot Wheels. Like I said, I didn't have much. Okay, Greenlight, 2 pieces of Greenlight. So first of all, I found this one today at Toys R Us. They finally got the new vintage gas pump collection. This is Series 2. And of course, you can see is the Golf Oil Racing deco. The first series had this Golf also, but it had the light blue in the horns, whereas this one here is the dark blue. So this will go in, of course, the Golf case. Open that bad boy up. I'll need to find the green machine of this one as well. Let's see here. Oh, didn't know that rotated. Huh. So let's see here. So there it is. The 1/18th, of course. So I have 3 or 4 pieces that are this color combination of golf, the blue and the dark blue and the orange. The majority of my collection I've shown you before is the light blue and the orange. Okay. And then the last piece I want to share with you, which is one piece that I really like. I had to buy it off a web page, so it cost me a little bit more, not too much more, but this particular piece. I love this, one of my favorites. This is the new the Greenlight SD Trucks Series 1. It is the 2017 International Workstar Construction Dump Truck, and it is the green machine. And when I say green machine, I mean this thing is green. It's green all over, green body. The bed of the truck, as you can see here, is all green. So very nice piece. They did a nice job on it. There's 2 other pieces to the set. There's a tanker truck where I think just the cab is green, if I'm not mistaken, and there's a stake truck, which I think also is a cab with green. I think this is the only piece out of the Series 1 that is completely green like this. Very cool piece. Number is impossible to read. I think it's like 285 because there's so much plastic between me and the bottom of the truck that it kind of magnifies, and the number is very distorted. And I was going cross-eyed trying to read the number, but very cool piece. It's a functional, as you can see, it says functional dump bed. I think the other 2 pieces, I think they also have movable or removable parts as well. So the Series 1 SD trucks are pretty nice so far. Okay. And there's the back. Okay. Alright guys, that's all I have to share with you. If I don't talk to you before then, which was probably the case, then I wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy it with your families, get out, use your, have fun for those who are going to York, as I said, and good luck to you guys, and we'll talk to you next time. Have a good one.